right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, tonight to the Cedar Creek Eagles, Elgin Wildcats, live here from Cedar Creek High School, what we like to call the Eagles' Nest. Eagles coming in tonight 3-4, Elgin coming in 2-5 on the season. So it looks to be quite the matchup as the Cedar Creek Eagles took the first matchup in the Elgin Wildcat gym by a score of 68-56 a few weeks ago. And since then, the Eagles have been able to rattle off a 2-game winning streak against Bastrop and Eastview. The last game they met was Bastrop versus Bastrop in their gym, and they pulled that one out 48-41, shooting 29% from the floor. So I'm thinking that the Eagles are going to have to do a little better than that tonight in order to knock off the Elgin Wildcats to increase that winning streak to 3. I'm Pistol Pete with the call tonight from the Creek broadcast team and SHN Sports, live from Cedar Creek Gymnasium in Cedar Creek, Texas. The Cedar Creek Eagles and the Elgin Wildcats District 18 matchup. We will be right back after this.
The bank first opened its doors in Roscoe, Texas in 1906. Since then, we've expanded to new locations, including Bastrop. We strive to be the best neighbor possible to those we serve, offering great products, the latest in mobile and online banking, convenient hours, and more. All with the highest level of customer service because that's what neighbors deserve. Roscoe State Bank, building community one neighbor at a time.
Hey folks, this is Pete from the Creek broadcast team for Hours RV Service Center in Georgetown. All the RVs that I see on the road these days, how about having a peace of mind knowing that your RV is in tip-top shape by taking it to Hours RV Service in Georgetown. Located at 8480 Interstate 35 in Georgetown, Hours RV Service will make sure that your coach, fifth wheel, or pop-up, or bumper pull are all ready for the road. They honor all major service contracts, so you don't have to worry about voiding any warranties. Hours 5-star review customer service will make sure that you have the peace of mind to enjoy that vacation. Call Michael at 801-671-8672 or find him online at www.hoursrv.com. That's www.auersrv.com. No job too big, no job too small. In and out quickly, and most large projects are out in less than 5 days. Electrical, air conditioning, new installations and modifications, all available at Hours RV. Hours RV Service Center in Georgetown, the small business that's big on service. Hey Eagle fans, did you know that you can find authentic Italian food right here in Cedar Creek, Texas? It's Leo's Italian Grill, located just west of Memorial Stadium on Highway 21 West. From delicious chicken parmesan to a hand-cut ribeye, don't forget Leo's famous pizza. You cannot go wrong with Leo's Italian Grill. No reservations needed, there's plenty of room at Leo's. For information and a full menu, go to leositaliangrill.net. Give Leo a call at 512-985-5302. The Creek broadcast team here for Bastrop Mobile Services. Serving the surrounding area since 2009, they offer a huge variety of services for you and your vehicles with affordable, competitive prices. And they have a only 5-star rating shop in Bastrop County. They offer on-site services and repairs for all cars, trucks, makes, and models. Fleet services to keep those crews on the job. Farm equipment service and repair to keep those hay bales stacking up. They work on heavy equipment to make sure you meet that deadline. They also have on-site professional welding services. It doesn't matter what the repair, big or small, on the go, or in their fully equipped shop. Call 512-718-8297 and set up your appointment today. Or you can find them on the web at www.bastropmobileservices.com. That's Bastrop Mobile Services for quality service on the go.
I'm in a state of inundation from an endless iteration of discounts that State Farm gives to me. Good driver and good student, multi-car and all the rest make up a veritable litany. They got a list of discounts longer than my arm. Get to a better state, State Farm.
You're tuned in to the Creek broadcast team on SHN Sports.
Welcome back to the Cedar Creek High School gym, where the Cedar Creek Eagles and the Elgin Wildcats are getting ready to face off in District 18 matchup. So the Cedar Creek Eagles coming in on a 2-game winning streak. The the Wildcats coming in on a 2-game losing streak, as they dropped to Hutto and Georgetown on various dates. So tonight we look forward to a nice matchup between the Eagles and the Wildcats, as the Eagles definitely have the momentum coming into tonight. Looks like they have a full squad tonight, have an extra player or two on the court. Looks like they're dressing 8 or 9 tonight. They've been kind of short here due to injuries in the past couple of games, but we're going to see how they match up against the Wildcats tonight. Missed the last couple of games. I missed the Bastrop game, unfortunately, and I missed the Eastview game, unfortunately, because of work commitments. But I am back, and we are here live with SHN Sports to bring it to you. So the Elgin Wildcats, let's talk about Bo Gary for a minute. The last time he matched up against the Eagles, he poured in 20 in the losing effort, but nonetheless, he is the man that's going to need to be watched on the floor for the Wildcats. He's the one heading the show as a power forward, 6'3" junior. And it looks like also Josh Sides. I'm sorry. We're going to hold off on the starting lineups, because I just saw that that's probably going to be changed up. So I'm going to get confirmation on that, and then we will let you know as soon as possible. But for the Cedar Creek Eagles, we're still looking at probably Corey Canada, Luke Sumner, Caleb Bunker, Carlos Ramirez, and Alfred Collins should be your starting 5 for the Cedar Creek Eagles. And again, we will verify that. So Corey Canada coming in, the big powerhouse for the Eagles tonight. He's pouring in 23 points a game, followed by Carlos Ramirez is averaging right around 12 points a game, shooting 35% from the floor, and Corey Canada shooting 47% from the floor. Canada poured in 17 points against the Bastrop Bears on Tuesday night in that victory. But I looked at the box score on Max Preps that was provided through Huddle, and the best I could figure is it came down to the Eagles at the free throw line. They went 9 for 13 for 75%, so I think that might have been the clincher for the Eagles over top of the Bears in the Bear Cage, in the Bastrop Bears home gym. Which is a very difficult task at best to come out victors against the Bears in their own complex. So tonight with the Cedar Creek Eagles, we look for a lot of running and gunning, a lot of shooting, and because that's what the Elgin Wildcats are going to be bringing to the floor as well. They got Tim Upton, they have Savion Gatewood, and down low they have big man Cedric Truitt, that is going to make sure that the boards get controlled on the defensive end as well as the offensive end. So it's going to take the effort of Alfred Collins, Corey Canada, and Ramirez to make sure the Cedar Creek offense and defense runs as smooth as possible tonight, and the hopeful victor over top of the Elgin Wildcats. Big shout out to SHN Sports and Rob Hipp. For him, we would not be on this broadcast. Thanks for the affiliation compilation, I should say, with SHN Sports, and we look forward to bringing more sports to y'all in the future. After basketball season, I'm not sure what that holds, so we will have to get back to you on that as soon as we figure out what we're going to do. We're probably going to get in some baseball and some softball. We're going to have to look at the schedules and see how they match up here at the Eagles Nest, and to see what we can do about bringing you some more Cedar Creek Eagle sports. I'm Pistol Pete with Creek Broadcast Team, live with SHN Sports from Cedar Creek. First quarter is going to be brought to you by Ours RV Center. This is a Roscoe State Bank production.
The Roscoe State Bank strongly supports the efforts of the Bastrop Chamber of Commerce and its We Believe in BISD campaign, which unites the community and local businesses in support of the Bastrop Independent School District. Bastrop and Cedar Creek schools have great teachers helping great kids achieve great things. At the Roscoe State Bank, we do believe in BISD and in its mission to provide pathways with pride and purpose for all of its students. Find out more at WeBelieveInBISD.com.
You're listening to Cedar Creek Eagle Football, sponsored by Ours RV Service Center of Georgetown, AUERSRV.com.
Well, we're back, and no, it's not football season. Your ears do not deceive you. That's just an old ad from the football season, because we're carrying our sponsors throughout, and we just have not made any new spots for the basketball season. So coming in tonight, the Cedar Creek Eagles are shooting 48% from the floor as a team. From inside the arc, they're shooting 52%, and behind the three-point line, they're shooting 26%. Free throw line, as a team, they're shooting 60%. The last game with Bastrop, like I said before, they shot 29% in a 48-41 victory. They do come in with a 2-game winning streak, and the last time we met, they lost to Hutto, and then they had the wins over Eastview and Bastrop. One thing the Eagles are going to have to try to control tonight is the turnovers. They're coming in as a team with 15 turnovers, and I think that's being a little bit generous because during this game it's difficult to keep that stat. But the Eagles are going to have to establish a nice, solid passing game with the Elgin Wildcats because the Elgin Wildcats are quick, and they're going to be cutting off those lanes really quick. And those passing, I mean to say they're going to be cutting off those passing lanes very quickly, so the Eagles are going to have to make safe decisions in the transitions and on offense to make sure that comes off the way they want it to. The Wildcats coming in tonight as a team, they are shooting 41% from the floor. Inside the arc, they're shooting 51%. Behind the three-point line, 22%, and only shooting 57% from the free throw line. But they're only averaging about 8.2 turnovers per game, according to their stats and max preps. I'm not sure if all of those stats have been updated to this point. The Wildcats coming in tonight 11-15 overall on the season. Like I said, 2-5 in district, and the Eagles are coming in 12-15 in overall, and 3-4 in the district with that 2-game winning streak. So the last outing for the Elgin Wildcats was the 28th, and they lost 77-52 to Manor. And next up for the Wildcats will be Hutto in the Elgin Gym on February 4th. And that tip-off will be at 7 o'clock. For the Eagles, the next game will be, that's a good question. Where did I write that down? It's up here. Georgetown away in the Georgetown Eagles Gym. We are going to have to get a little creative with that broadcast. I'm going to get with the play-by-play announcer for the Georgetown Eagles. That's also an affiliate with SHN Sports. And we're going to see if we can't team up and bring you something, because with AT&T hotspots, I cannot get any signal out of that gymnasium. So I personally will not be able to bring you the Roscoe State Bank broadcast because of connectivity issues. And I will check on that, but I don't think they have remedied that situation in the past. We tried to broadcast from that gym in other events and just had no luck whatsoever. So we're looking forward to teaming up with Georgetown, hopefully, for that game on the road as Georgetown Eagles, and then they will have the Manor Mustangs here at home, and then they will host Hutto here at home, hopefully to reprieve that loss on the road. And then the district will wind up with the last game away at Eastview as we close out the District 18 2019-2020 basketball season before it's decided who is going to make the playoffs, who's going to make by district, and who is going to be sent to the locker room until next season. So we got 21 seconds left to go on the clock. We're going to take a short break. This first quarter is brought to you by Hours RV Service of Georgetown. That's AUERSRV.com. We'll be right back.
Hours RV Service Center of Georgetown now offers mobile RV repair service on the go. Go to AUERSRV.com for more information, or call Michael at 801-671-8672. From new installs to winterizing your RV for those cold months ahead. Avoid those big box RV centers and call Michael at 801-671-8672.
We're going to listen to the national anthem. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. And the anthem's over. The Eagles and the Wildcats. So far, we have Tashawn Vincent and Odie Hentz for the Wildcats. Number 12, Tim Upton, power forward. Number 23, Tehran Johnson for the Wildcats. And number 4, the powerhouse Bo Gary for your Cedar Creek Eagles. We are going to have Silent Jim. There we go.
Your Cedar Creek Eagles starting lineup.
I do a better job than
Starting
that.
at guard, top 4, number 4, Caleb Bunker.
Caleb Bunker starting at guard tonight for the Eagles, coming in tonight. Averaging 58, or averaging about 11 points a game. It's like Ty Pruitt earned himself a starting position for the Eagles. Carlos Ramirez, your starting guard. Alfred Collins, big man down low, number 33, averaging 6 points a game. I'm sorry, he's averaging 13 points a game. And Corey Canada rounds out your Eagle starting lineup for tonight's matchup, District 18, live from Cedar Creek Eagles Nest, right here in Cedar Creek, Texas. We are looking forward to quite the matchup. The Eagles cannot start on their heels because this is a team that will definitely take advantage of the situation, that being the Elgin Wildcats. Hey, girl.
Since when do you do your thing up here?
Barking with you?
Yeah.
All right, my daughter's here and her boyfriend Kevin and son Bart. Here he comes, all the way up from UTSA. And here's the tip-off, 8 minutes in the first quarter, brought to you by Ours RV Service Center. That tip is won by the Eagles, and here comes Carlos Ramirez over to Corey Canada as he brings it up towards the center line. On the right side of the floor, Canada matched up against Upton. Pulls up for 3. Oh, off the side of the iron. Oh, can't control. As Tehran Johnson goes off him out of bounds. It'll be Eagle ball underneath their own net. 7:46 to go, still scoreless as Ramirez finds Bunker. Bunker off the side of the rim. Rebound off Bunker, gets his own rebound. Throws him for the finger roll. Caleb Bunker for the first deuce of the night for the Eagles, up 2-0 with 7:42 to go. The Eagles' long pass, that's going to go out of bounds, and that'll be a turnover, and the Eagles will have the ball. That pass intended for Bo Gary, but just out of his reach as Ramirez will inbound the ball to Corey Canada with 7:35 to go in the first. This first quarter brought to you by Ours RV Service Center, title sponsor Roscoe State Bank. Corey Canada over the Ramirez all the way back around the top of the horn. Pruitt down in the corner, earning himself a starting spot. Corey Canada drives, dumps it off the Bunker in the corner. Bunker decides to dribble it all the way out, restart things. Canada with the ball, pushes it over to Ramirez on the right side. Still way outside the arc, inside the Bunker! Caleb Bunker on the give and go alley-oop pass. He's got his first 4 points of the game belong to Caleb Bunker. Here's Tim Upton going hard to the basket. Oh, and he's going to be blocked by Alfred Collins. Ball goes out of bounds, and Elgin will retain possession underneath their own goal. 4-0 Cedar Creek with 6:59 to go in the first. Tashawn Vincent inside the Bo Gary off the front of the rim. Rebound, Cedar Creek. Here comes Corey Canada. Alfred Collins was with them, but Canada couldn't keep control. He puts it up for 3 off the back of the iron. The ball comes way out, and Carlos Ramirez is there at the half-court line to pick it up. Over to Caleb for 3. Off the back of the iron. Rebound, Elgin. Bo Gary pushes it up to Odie Hentz, and he brings it across the timeline, pushing it over to Johnson. Johnson outside the three-point arc being guarded heavy by Ramirez. Over to Bo Gary for 3. Off the iron, rebound. Ty Pruitt, Cedar Creek coming the other way. 4-0 still, Eagles on top. 6:20 to go in the first. Alfred Collins goes hard to the hoop, but he's going to get called for an offensive foul. So that will nullify as Collins picks up his first personal. Number 23, Tehran Johnson is able to keep his feet and draw the offensive foul with 6:16 to go. Hence, inside to Upton, gets it across timeline. Nice fake. Nice finger roll all the way coast to coast with Tim Upton. Puts it in for 2, and the Wildcats are on the board. Ramirez brings it across half court, dishes it up to Pruitt, back to Ramirez. Oh, and that ball's nearly picked off as Corey Canada pulls for 3. Oh, misses everything. Rebound, Elgin. as the Eagles are pulling the trigger earlier instead of trying to work it around and get the good shot. Odie Hintz outside the arc being guarded by Ramirez. Inside to Bo Gary. That ball's broken up, and Alfred Collins comes away with it. And here comes the big man. Passes it up to Pruitt on the steal. Ramirez from 2. Drains it. Carlos Ramirez. Ramirez with his first deuce. 6-2, Cedar Creek on top of the Eagles. Ooh, there was a walk, and the referee missed it right in front of him. Hence gets it across for Elgin, being double-teamed inside to Upton. Downtown to Bo Gary. Nice inside layup as the Wildcats move the ball well. Bo Gary with his first 2 of the night. It's 6-4, Cedar Creek with 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Brought to you by Ours RV Service Center and Roscoe State Bank. Bunker goes to the paint. Oh, and he's tied up. And there's a whistle on the play. I'm not sure what exactly the call is, but it looks like it's going to be a jump ball, or it could have been anything at that point. It's going to be a jump ball. And the possession arrow goes to the Elgin Wildcats at 4:53 to go. And into the game now for the Wildcats is Greg Aguirre. And sitting down for the Wildcats is number 11, Odie Hintz. Aguirre brings it in all the way across to Tehran Johnson to Bo Gary. That's a block shot by Carlos Ramirez, but Bo Gary gets his own rebound and goes up with it and puts it back. We've got a tie ball game at 6 with 4:38 to go in the first quarter. There's a shot by Alfred Collins inside. Caleb Bunker gets the rebound, goes up and gets fouled, and he's going to go to the line shooting 2. As that first foul looks like it's going to be on number 12, Tim Upton, as Bunker goes to the line and drains his first one. That's 5 points already for Caleb Bunker this first quarter. Second one on the way. Oh, all around good shot. He makes that second one. That puts the Eagles on top 8-6. Wildcats trying to get the ball across half court. They do. Upton inside. Oh, gets the ball stripped away. And here comes Carlos Ramirez. He's going to go solo against. No, he's going to pull it back out across the arc, start things over. He finds the opening. Ooh, oh, and he's blocked as the ball's pinned against the board by Upton. And here comes Bo Gary coast to coast. And there's going to be a foul on the. First foul is going to be on Ty Pruitt, number 11, with that look of. What did I do on his face? So inbounding for the Wildcats is Vincent, number 22. He's looking for Upton outside the arc. They're being guarded by Canada. All the way across. Oh, ball nearly picked off by Ramirez, but Johnson comes down with it for the Elgin Wildcats. Off the front of the rim on the miss, but Bo Gary, inside rebound, gets the ball back and ties the ball game back up at 8. Bo Gary with the offensive rebound and the putback. First quarter, still 3:43 to go. Pruitt with the ball. Back over to Ramirez, way outside, about 10 foot outside the three-point arc, trying to get something set up, something to open up. Alfred Collins in the middle on the big side. He gets the ball, goes up against him, off the iron, and it goes in, and he's going to draw one as Collins gets his first bucket of the night. It's going to go to the line shooting 1 to try to get the three-point conversion with 3:30 to go. Eagles up 10-8 at this time. Collins off the front of the rim, miss. Bo Gary pushes it up to Johnson. That ball's nearly blocked by Canada, misses it. Caleb Bunker comes down with it on the other side of the court. He's going coast to coast. Yeah, nice drive. Caleb Bunker is having the quarter of his whole season. He's got 8 points already as he goes coast to coast with that one to put the Eagles on top 12-8. Eagles, Vincent has the ball, pushes inside to number 22, and that looks like it's going to be a goaltend against Corey Canada, and I didn't see who had that ball, who put that in. It might have been Tim Upton. I didn't see who had the points, but we'll go ahead and give them to Tim. It could have been him or Bo Gary, but 12-10. Cedar Creek clings to a 2-point lead with 2:55 to go as Canada brings it across the line over to Ramirez. Down the corner to Pruitt. He takes a look, gives it back to Ramirez. He drives inside the arc, lofts it over to Canada. He drives baseline, goes up, and he's going to miss that shot, but he's going to get fouled, and he's going to draw 2, and he'll go to the line. That foul looked like it was Tim Upton, number 12. That's his second personal as Canada makes the first one. Looks like Carlos Ramirez is going to take a seat, and along with Ty Pruitt into the game now. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Ty Pruitt and Alfred Collins are going to sit down, and Dominique Mojica and Luke Sumner into the game for the Eagles. Canada makes both of his free throws. Only 2 points of the game for that young man. 14-10. Cedar Creek leads with 2:41 to go in the first. Brought to you Ours RV Service Center, Georgetown, and Roscoe State Bank. Elgin drives in. Vincent goes up for the layup, misses it. Rebound Cedar Creek, and Corey Canada at the free throw line pulls up on a lofter and drains it. Corey Canada. (16-10). Cedar Creek on top. Inside to Bo Gary on the loft pass from Aguirre, and Bo Gary drains that one on the inside. He's got 8 for the night. 16-12, 2 minutes to go in the first. That ball down in the corner to Bunker, back out to Ramirez for the Eagles. Being double teamed inside to Sumner, pushes it back out to Corey Canada, but that ball's tipped out of bounds by Tayshawn Vincent. And now into the game for the Wildcats, Peter McFerrin, replacing Aguirre as Carlos Ramirez goes deep into Elgin end to get the ball. Goes passes long to Caleb Bunker, goes up deep. Oh, Caleb Bunker misses easy layup. Rebound Bo Gary for the Wildcats, and here comes Elgin up the left side. It's Teron Johnson being challenged by Ramirez. Bo Gary up and off the glass. That's going to be a foul called on number 12. Dominique Mojica picks up his personal, and that's going to send Bo Gary to the line shooting 2. 1:27 to go in the first.
You're tuned into the Creek broadcast team on SHN Sports.
Bo Gary with his first attempt makes that one. That's the young man's 9th point of the first quarter. 1:27 to go. 16-13 Cedar Creek as Caleb Bunker for the Eagles takes a seat. And Alfred Collins back in the game for the Eagles. Bo Gary misses his second one. Rebound Dominique Mojica. Canada up the left side. Pulls up for 3. Oh, off the mark on everything. Eagle rebound. That's his third 3-point attempt from that area and missed everything. As the Wildcats bring it down with 1 minute, 5 seconds to go in the first, being guarded by Sumner. Oh, and that ball is going to be stolen by Ramirez, and over to Sumner, back to Ramirez. Ramirez pulls for 3 off the front of the rim, gets his own rebound. Inside to Sumner. That's a nice shot. Luke Sumner gets his first bucket on a nice feed pass by Carlos Ramirez. 18-13. Cedar Creek on top of the Wildcats. Inside, it's going to be a bad pass by Odie Hentz. Out of bounds, and that'll be an Elgin turnover. As Peter McFerrin comes out now into the game is big Cedric Truitt for the Elgin Wildcats. 31 seconds to go in the first. 18-13 Cedar Creek. Ramirez holds the ball, slows it up, back over to Canada. Trying to work a last shot is Alfred Collins inside, just kind of meandering around, doesn't really seem like he knows where he's supposed to be, but with a guy that size, he can be anywhere he wants. Down in the corner to Mojica, back out to Ramirez. Inside to Collins on the look. He couldn't handle the pass, and here comes Elgin with 4 seconds. Bo Gary inside. Oh, and that broken up, and that ball's shot back, and at the last second, number 23, Teron Johnson misses as the buzzer sounds to end the first quarter. Cedar Creek 18, the Elgin Wildcats 13. You're listening to the Creek broadcast team on SHN Sports. Let me get this, and we will go to a short commercial break.
The Creek broadcast team is here. We are very excited to tell you about a brand new local family-owned restaurant right here in Cedar Creek, Leo's Italian Grill. Leo's offers authentic Italian cuisine with a nice southern flair, surrounded by an atmosphere that welcomes family and friends. Whether it's for lunch, dinner, or watching your favorite sporting event on the big screen, it's Leo's Italian Grill. Check them out on the web at www.leositaliangrill.net. Everything you need is right there at your fingertips. For a full menu, daily specials, go to leositaliangrill.net. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your neighbors. Let's go to Leo's. You're tuned into the Creek broadcast team on SHN Sports.
All right, back here at the Eagles Nest. At the end of the first quarter, your Cedar Creek Eagles 18, Elgin Wildcats 13. The Eagles will have inbound possession to start the second quarter here as Canada controls it, getting over half court, back over to Ramirez, being guarded heavy by Teron Johnson. Back over to Caleb Bunker, who had a great first quarter. Inside to Corey Canada on the alley-oop, but couldn't get the shot away. Ramirez drives to the paint, back out to Canada. He drives baseline. Goes up, off the backside of the rim, rebounds Cedric Truitt for the Elgin Wildcats. In transition is Teron Johnson coming up the right side for the Wildcats. Holding up, he's going to give them the lane as Ty Pruitt kind of holds off, and off the shot, off the rim, off the board. That's going to be a tie-up and a jump ball, and it looks like possession is going to go to the Elgin Wildcats on the jump ball. Caleb Bunker and Odie Hentz exchanging looks. Inside to Cedric Truitt. Gets the roll. Nice inbound pass by Odie Hentz to give Truitt his first bucket of the game. 18-15, 7-12 to go in the second quarter. Pruitt over to Carlos Ramirez. Ramirez over to Bunker in the corner. Back out to Ramirez up top. Ramirez backs out, tries to get something going as Corey Canada flashes across the middle. Back over to Ramirez from Pruitt. Pruitt takes a look, passes it down to Canada. Canada looking to go one-on-one with Odie Hentz. Inside to Alfred Collins, broken up by Bo Gary and stolen. Here come the Wildcats on transition. And Bo Gary loses the ball. Here comes Caleb Bunker. Nice layup. Way to use his body to shield against the defender. Caleb Bunker picks up the easy layup, 20-15 over top of Odie Hentz. Here comes the Wildcats. Johnson looks at the three, over to Hentz in the middle. And that ball is, he stepped out of bounds before he passed it back in. So Odie Hentz with the turnover for the Wildcats. And Tim Upton cups out for a break, and into the game now is number 22, Tashawn Vincent, making a return. 20-15, 6:23 to go in the second. Corey Canada looks at the three, inside the Bunker. Bunker goes up hard. Nice dish. Caleb Bunker is on fire tonight as he is just tearing it up. And that's going to force an Elgin Wildcat timeout as Caleb Bunker is just showing the way for the Cedar Creek Eagles as he already has, he already has 12 points on the game, and it's only been a minute and a half into the second quarter. Hey, what you guys doing? Hey, Bart. He's got his earphones in. So my daughter's here. Hi. Say hi.
Hello.
All right, this second quarter brought to you by Leo's Italian Grill, located at 887 Highway 21 West in Cedar Creek. Go to leositaliangrill.com, has an online menu. Call for reservations right now for your Valentine's Day dinner. They are taking reservations for Valentine's. Any other time, you don't need reservations. Just come on in and enjoy some authentic Italian food provided by Leo's Italian Grill. Venture to say it's the only Italian restaurant in Cedar Creek. All right, timeout's over. As the Elgin Wildcats look to do a reset here. Down 7, 22-15 with 6:10 to go in the half. Inbounding for the Wildcats is going to be number 22. Vincent. Let me see what we got here. That's going to be go up a couple games. That ball stolen by Cedar Creek, and here comes Corey Canada. And a dish pass to Caleb Bunker. A little too high for him. And that's going to be an out-of-bounds turnover for Cedar Creek, and the Elgin Wildcats will inbound deep in the Cedar Creek zone. I need to change that quota to Bo Gary with the three. Sorry, I got distracted there. That's the first three-point shot and made of the game for the Elgin Wildcats. And that brings them within 4, 22-18. Alfred Collins dishes it back to Canada, back out to Ramirez as the Wildcats turn up the heat a little bit on defense. Ramirez looks to go. He's double teamed. He's going to be fouled. It looked like it was going to be a tie-up. And that's going to be a foul on number 22. Tashawn Vincent picks up his first personal for the Elgin Wildcats. And that's going to force an inbound play for the Cedar Creek Eagles underneath their own bucket. 5:23 to go. Ramirez looking for the inbounds, finds Canada outside the three-point line, dribbles it out, picks up his dribble. Back to Ramirez in the corner being double teamed and way back out to Corey Canada as he looks to slow it down and get things turned over. Inside to Alfred Collins. Alfred Collins turns. Oh, and off of the iron on a nice spin move, and he's fouled. And he'll go to the line shooting two. That foul is going to be on number 23 for the Elgin Wildcats. That's Teron Johnson with his first personal, 15 foul. Alfred Collins at the line. And off the rim. Misses that one. 0 for 3 tonight for the line. Normally shooting about 44%. And if he makes this one for the game, he'll be at 25%, and he does. Cedar Creek up 23-18. And there's going to be a whistle on the play, and it looks like Elgin stepped out of bounds. And there's going to be a substitution. Number 22, Vincent, stepped out of bounds for the turnover. 23-18, Cedar Creek with 5 minutes to go. Oh, now Ramirez didn't see that ball as it dribbles off his heel as Canada dished it up to him. Inside to Canada from Ramirez. Nice power layup over top of Upton. That is Corey Canada on a nice give-and-go pass from Carlos Ramirez. Puts the Cedar Creek Eagles up by 7. If I can learn how to count. Elgin Wildcats bring it around the top of the horn. Upton loses the dribble, picked up by Caleb Bunker. Passes over to Ramirez. Now Ramirez brings it up, nearly getting stripped. Inside to Canada for the dunk. Corey Canada. Nice give and go. Long pass by Carlos Ramirez to find Canada under the hoop. And he goes up hard for the two-handed slam at 4:22 mark. 27-18, Cedar Creek on top of your Elgin Wildcats.
You're tuned into the Creek broadcast team on SHN Sports.
I'm Pistol Pete with the call tonight from the Creek broadcast team, live from Cedar Creek High School, deep in the heart of Bastrop Independent School District. Your head coach for the Eagles tonight is Valentino Maxwell in his third year, assisted by Cole Sims. Our athletic coordinator is to be announced. Athletic director Andy Sexton, principal the wonderful Bridget Cornelius, head trainer Jeremy Tarks, and our Bastrop Independent School District superintendent is Barry Edwards. Elgin brings the ball across half court. Long pass over to Bo Gary from Vincent. Bo Gary back over to Vincent. Ooh, almost mishandled the pass, being guarded hard by Ty Pruitt. The drive. Alfred Collins tips it away, picked up by Cedar Creek but lost, and Elgin regains possession. Bo Gary, ooh, he traveled on it. Bo Gary with the nice 12-foot jump shot for the Elgin Wildcats. 27-20. Cedar Creek still on top. That ball inside the bunker, back out to, or inside to Canada, inside the bunker. Bunker goes up hard, rebound Elgin. Here comes Bo Gary. Gives it off to Johnson. Over to number 5 in the game now, Josh Sides. Back over to Bo Gary, down in the corner to Vincent. Over to Johnson. Back in the corner to Tim Upton. He goes and pulls for a short one, and he drains that one, Tim Upton. His 6th point of the game, 27-22. Cedar Creek still on top. Inside to Alfred Collins. Oh, there was a nice little push got away with. Oh, long pass nearly intercepted, or could have been intercepted from Ramirez to Corey Canada down the corner to Bunker. Bunker looks but passes it back out to Ramirez. Inside to Alfred Collins. Misses the short little jumper. Rebound Elgin. 2:53 to go in the half. Here comes Vincent over to Johnson. Johnson down in the corner to Sides. Sides back out to Johnson at the top of the three-point line. Over to Vincent. He drives, being challenged. Dishes it back out to Upton. Upton pulls up off the rim. Rebound. Nice tip away by Caleb Bunker for Alfred Collins to come down with it. And here comes Corey Canada as he goes hard. No foul called. Lots of contact. And Elgin comes down with the Corey Canada miss. 2:24 to go in the half. Inside the and he misses. He loses the ball off of his knee. That was a nice spin move by Tim Upton down the middle of the paint, but unable to keep control, and that'll be a turnover, and Cedar Creek will inbound underneath the Elgin goal. .218 to go here in the second quarter. This is the second meeting of the season in District 18 for these two. Cedar Creek came away with the win in the Elgin gym, 68-56. Inside to Ty Pruitt. Ty Pruitt pulls for the short little 8-footer. Miss. Rebound. Bo Gary for the Elgin Wildcats. Dominique Mojica had a shot at it but couldn't come down with it. As Johnson for the Elgin Wildcats challenges Pruitt. Goes deep. And Ty Pruitt with a great block. Rebound Dominique Mojica, and he's going to go coast to coast. And that ball's blocked and returned by Tim Upton out of bounds. Cedar Creek will retain possession on a nice coast-to-coast effort by Dominique Mojica. Corey Canada with the three! Canada! Nice inbound play by Ramirez to find Canada 30-22, Cedar Creek. Johnson taking it around the outside of the arc inside the Bo Gary, and that's a nice loft pass up over top. Rebound Gary. And that's going to be some contact on the floor on the rebound. And that looks like it's going to go to number 11. Ty Pruitt will pick up his second personal. It was just a battle for the ball. That's all he could do. I thought it was kind of a interesting foul to call, but Caleb Bunker out of the game. Alfred Collins back into the game as he took a short rest. 1:22 to go in the half. Eagles up by 8, 30-22. Inbound from Upton. Inbound to Upton. Goes for the layup. Misses the shot. Ramirez with the ball going coast to coast. Passes it off to Alfred Collins. Takes the pass back. That ball is intercepted. That ball was intended for Corey Canada. And Aguirre comes up with it for the Eagles, or for the Wildcats. Over to Vincent. Back up top to Aguirre for three. Aguirre. Greg Aguirre drains the three. 30-25 with 53 seconds left to go in the half. First points for Aguirre. Lots of contact. No foul called. The Wildcats come away with it. Going coast to coast. He traveled with that ball, but he missed it. Bo Gary with the putback. And puts it down. And he's going to be fouled. I think it's by Dominique Mojica, but Bo Gary's going to go to the line to convert the three. It's going to be called on Alfred Collins for his second personal as Bo Gary picks up the bucket for his 13th point of the half. And number 23, Teron Johnson, takes a seat for the Wildcats. Into the game now, or back into the game, is Odie Hintz. 37 seconds, a three-point game, 30-27 as Bo Gary misses that one. Nearly lost the ball on the Eagle rebound. Collins comes down with it, and here comes Canada with 28 seconds. Bo Gary missed that second free throw, that three-point conversion. He missed the one-point attempt as Canada lost it over to Rodriguez. 16 seconds looking to go. Looking for a final shot. Ty Pruitt's trapped in the corner. Gets it inside to Alfred Collins, and he gets the dish. Alfred Collins with a nice power layup. Gets his fourth point of the half. 3 seconds to go. That ball stolen. Ramirez for the long three. Off the glass and misses barely. As the Eagles come away 32-27 at the half. Let me get this updated before we go to commercial. Cedar Creek Eagles and the Wildcats came out to play tonight. Cedar Creek Eagles started out strong, and they were on top of the Elgin Wildcats by as much as 7 was the biggest spread of the half. But the Wildcats battled back to tie it up on a couple of occasions, and now are down by 5 at half. This is Pistol Pete with the Creek broadcast team on SHN Sports. It's halftime here at the Eagles Nest. We'll be right back.
Hours RV Service Center of Georgetown now offers mobile RV repair service on the go. Go to auersrv.com for more information or call Michael at 801-671-8672. From new installs to winterizing your RV for those cold months ahead. Avoid those big box RV centers and call Michael at 801-671-8672.
The Roscoe State Bank strongly supports the efforts of the Bastrop Chamber of Commerce and its We Believe in BISD campaign, which unites the community and local businesses in support of the Bastrop Independent School District. Bastrop and Cedar Creek schools have great teachers helping great kids achieve great things. At the Roscoe State Bank, we do believe in BISD and in its mission to provide pathways with pride and purpose for all of its students. Find out more at webelieveinbisd.com.
The Creek broadcast team here for Bastrop Mobile Services. Serving the surrounding area since 2009, they offer a huge variety of services for you and your vehicles with affordable, competitive prices. And they have a only 5-star rating shop in Bastrop County. They offer on-site services and repairs for all cars, trucks, makes, and models. Fleet services to keep those crews on the job. Farm equipment service and repair to keep those hay bales stacking up. They work on heavy equipment to make sure you meet that deadline. They also have on-site professional welding services. It doesn't matter what the repair, big or small, on the go, or in their fully equipped shop. Call 512-718-8297 and set up your appointment today. Or you can find them on the web at www.bastropmobileservices.com. That's Bastrop Mobile Services for quality service on the go.
Come on, you crash the glass, you own the paint, that's how you protect your house.
State Farm knows that for every one of those moments, there's one of these.
Come on. You crash the glass?
Yeah.
And you own the paint?
Yeah.
That's how you protect your house.
Talk to an agent for help combining your home and auto into a plan that's right for you. Here to help life go right. State Farm.
Eagles Italian Grill is a proud sponsor of the Creek broadcast team and Cedar Creek Athletics. Located at 887 Highway 21 West in Cedar Creek, Texas. For information and a full menu, look them up at leositaliangrill.net. Grab your friends, grab your family, and let's go to Leo's.
All right, back here at the Eagles Nest. Sorry about that, folks. I was trying to get some calculations done before we came back on the air, so a little bit of music there. Thank you. All right, for your halftime stats, it looks like for the Cedar Creek Eagles, your leading scorer for the Eagles, Caleb Bunker, getting most of those points, 8 of those points in the first quarter. He came away with 12. He was got 10 on the floor and 2 free throws. And also Corey Canada had 11 points with 4 field goals, one of those being a three-pointer and 2 free throws. Alfred Collins had 5 points. Ty Pruitt came away with 1 block shot and several rebounds. And Carlos Ramirez, 2 points, but several assists. And also Luke Sumner added with 2 points. For your Elgin Wildcats, Bo Gary had the honors the first half. He started getting warmed up after about that 3 to 4 minute mark. He ended up pouring in 16 points for the Wildcats, being the leading scorer. So Tim Upton added 6. Greg Aguirre added 3, that one being a 3-pointer. And Cedric Truitt down low for the big man ended up with 2 for the Wildcats 27, Eagles 32 here at halftime. So the Eagles, if they can keep up the momentum coming into the half, it looks like it's going to shape up to be a solid game on both sides, and we're going to have to see what the adjustments that the Elgin Wildcats make in the locker room to try to contain Caleb Bunker and Corey Canada. Corey Canada, he put up a lot of shots and came up short on 3 out of the 4 3-pointers that he shot. So he's only shooting about 25% from behind the arc for the Eagles tonight. And Alfred Collins has had plenty of looks on the inside, but still is having difficulty putting that short shot home for the Eagles. But nonetheless, it's a 5-point game here with 3:37 left to go in the halftime with your Eagles on top. So like I said before, next for the Cedar Creek Eagles, Georgetown away at the Eagles Nest in Georgetown. I guess we'll call there the Eagles Nest as well. And for the Elgin Wildcats, they're going to travel to Hutto to take on the Hutto Hippos. I'm sorry, they are not going to travel. They are going to stay at home and take on the Hutto Hippos at home. So the Eagles look to extend their 3-game winning streak. This third quarter is going to be brought to you by Bastrop Mobile Services, located at 167 Ponderosa Road, Bastrop, Texas, 78602. Call Corey or Alvin at 512-718-8297 or www.bastropmobileservices.com. They are open 24 hours, and they have the only 5-star rated mobile mechanic on Google for the Bastrop County area. So Bastrop Mobile Services, and as usual, this broadcast is brought to you by Roscoe State Bank of Bastrop. You could call Roscoe State Bank at 512-303-1800 or look them up at www.bankbastrop.com. Open 8:30 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. ATM open 24/7. Rick Womble, Vice President. Going to take a short break. We're going to come back with the second half. You're listening to Creek Broadcast Team on SHN Sports.
The Creek Broadcast Team here for Bastrop Mobile Services. Serving the surrounding area since 2009, they offer a huge variety of services for you and your vehicles with affordable, competitive prices. And they have a only 5-star rating shop in Bastrop County. They offer on-site services and repairs for all cars, trucks, makes, and models. Fleet services to keep those crews on the job. Farm equipment service and repair to keep those hay bales stacking up. They work on heavy equipment to make sure you meet that deadline. They also have on-site professional welding services. It doesn't matter what the repair, big or small, on the go, or in their fully equipped shop. Call 512-718-8297 and set up your appointment today. Or you can find them on the web at www.bastropmobileservices.com. That's Bastrop Mobile Services for quality service on the go.
You're tuned into the Creek Broadcast Team on SHN Sports.
All right, back here at the Eagles Nest, Cedar Creek Eagles, Elgin Wildcats. Eagles on top, 32-27 with 50 seconds to go in the halftime break. Foul trouble for the Eagles, none really. We have 2 fouls with Ty Pruitt, and we have 2 fouls on Alfred Collins. And Dominique Mojica has a single foul as well for only the 5 team fouls. For the Elgin Wildcats, we have Tim Upton with 2, and Tayshawn Vincent and Teron Johnson each with 1 foul. I may have missed 1 or 2 in there. My apologies. Nonetheless, nobody was in the bonus to end that first half. All the free throws that were shot were either from shooting attempts or free throw after the foul made on the bucket. So to inbound to start the second half, Corey Canada for the Cedar Creek Eagles.
You're listening to the Creek Broadcast Team on SHN Sports.
And Ramirez has the ball, being guarded by Vincent. Down in the corner to Corey Canada, down inside to Alfred Collins, back out the bunker to Ramirez. Double team as Bo Gary comes in. Alfred Collins, and he's going to bulldoze towards the basket right over top of Teron Johnson, and Alfred Collins is going to miss, or going to force his 3rd foul as he gets his 2nd charging foul of the night. as they clean up a little moisture on the paint from Mr. Johnson. Vincent with the ball, pushes it back to Odie Hentz. Over to Vincent, back to Hentz, being double teamed. Inside to Bo Gary. For the easy layup, Ty Pruitt couldn't get to the ball. Bo Gary with the first bucket of the second half. 32-29. Cedar Creek still on top. It is the third quarter, and this third quarter is brought to you by Bastrop Mobile Services right here in Bastrop, Texas. Long shot by Corey Canada. It's going to be off the mark, and the referee's deciding who's going to get the ball, and that's going to be Cedar Creek ball on the touch by Elgin out of bounds. Ramirez to inbound it with 7:09 to go in the third. Lob pass to Alfred Collins. He could not handle the little lob pass. Goes off his knee out of bounds. That's a turnover for Cedar Creek. 7:07 to go. Odie Hentz for the Wildcats inbounds it to Johnson. Or I'm sorry, to Vincent, getting him and 23 mixed up. Hentz brings it across the half-court line, dishes it off to Tim Upton. He dribbles, being challenged by Ramirez. He finally pitches it to Teron Johnson, being guarded by Ramirez. Bo Gary comes up for the pick. Back to Bo Gary at the top of the key. Back to Johnson. Johnson dishes it to Bo Gary, goes up to the hoop, lofts one, and makes it. Bo Gary, 31-32, Cedar Creek, as the lead has dwindled that quickly. Corey Canada dishes to Caleb Bunker for the shot. Off the side of the iron, rebound, Tim Upton on the Caleb Bunker miss. Upton going coast to coast with the finger roll. Nice touch by Tim Upton as he comes alive, and it's a lead change as Elgin goes up for the first time, 33-32. Here with 6 minutes to go. Oh, and Carlos Ramirez drains a three from the far corner. And that's going to be a timeout called by Valentino Maxwell even after the made three. He didn't like the way his Eagles came out to start this second half, a little flat on their heels. But nonetheless, they hold the lead 35-33 here in this timeout. Third quarter brought to you by Bastrop Mobile Services.
Mobile Services is a proud sponsor of Cedar Creek Athletics.
All right, timeout is over. See what words of wisdom Coach Maxwell instills amongst his Eagles. Elgin Wildcats to inbound it underneath the Eagle basket with 6:08 to go. On the floor for the Wildcats, we have Hentz, Vincent, Johnson, Upton, and Bo Gary. For the Eagles, we have Alfred Collins, Canada, Pruitt, Bunker, and Ramirez, the original starting five. Johnson gets it across timeline, pulls up the three-point line, gives it to Bo Gary, back out to Johnson. Johnson being challenged by Ramirez, goes around Ramirez. Oh, stutter steps, and that's going to be a turnover, as it looks like Johnson traveled on the attempt with 5:48 to go. Wildcat turnover. Here comes Cedar Creek. Corey Canada splits the defense, gives it down to Alfred Collins, goes up hard, misses the shot, but he's going to be fouled, and he's going to go to the line shooting two. And that foul is going to be on number 22. Teron Johnson picks up Tayshawn Vincent picks up his second personal as Collins goes to the line shooting two. Off the iron and miss for Alfred Collins. He is 1 for 5 from the line tonight. Second shot on the way. Makes that one. As the crowd erupts. 36-33, Eagles on top. Here comes Vincent down the right side. Drives to the middle, dishes it inside to Vincent. Back out to Bo Gary. Oh, and Bo Gary and Corey Canada get tied up, and that's going to be a foul on Corey Canada, and that's going to be his first personal as he was just going for the ball. Tangled up with Bo Gary as Bo Gary inbounds it to Johnson. Over to Vincent. Vincent brings it back out to the top of the three-point. Pick set by Upton, goes around. Goes to the hoop, Oh, and no, there's going to be a foul on the play. That's going to be Ty Pruitt on a late call. Looks like it's going to be in the act, so he's going to go to the line. Shooting 2 as Pruitt picks up his 3rd personal. Tayshawn Vincent to the line for the first time tonight. Off the back of the iron for the miss. Score remains 36-33 with 5:12 to go. In the 3rd quarter, brought to you by Bastrop Mobile Services. Second shot is drained. Corey Canada brings it across the line over to Ramirez. Ramirez for 3, drains it! Carlos Ramirez with the 3, his second one of the half, goes up 39-34. Elgin on the transition down in the corner to Hentz. Picks up his dribble all the way across court to Bo Gary. Dishes it off to Upton. Upton drives, misses everything. Rebound, Elgin. Turned back around by Hentz, has the ball. Nice putback by the young man. .4:33 to go, 39-36. Corey Canada gets the pull off the front of the iron. Rebound, Elgin. Bo Gary handles the ball, pushes it down in the corner to Johnson, back across to Vincent, inside to Hentz, all alone. And he's going to be clobbered on the shooting attempt by Alfred Collins, and he picks up his 4th personal already. And Odie Hentz will go to the line, shooting the pair with 4:12 to go in the 3rd quarter. I got to add one there. It's 36. All right, Collins comes out, and Luke Sumner comes in as he's got 1 foul to give. Hentz with the miss off the front of the rim. And coast to coast, Corey Canada goes up hard. Misses a shot, but he's fouled. That foul is going to be on number 12. Or no. Oh, 21, Aguirre for his first personal. And Canada will go to the line shooting 2. Makes his first one. Corey Canada 3 for 3 from the line. Make that 4 for 4. .41-36, Cedar Creek by 5 as Johnson handles the ball, pushes it over to Bo Gary, back to Johnson. All the way across to Odie Hentz. Odie Hentz takes a dribble, has it off the ball, Bo Gary over to Johnson. That ball tipped but handled by Gary. And off the rim on the Bo Gary shot, rebound, Caleb Bunker. Here comes Carlos Ramirez on transition. Going to break the paint inside to Pruitt. Nice layup, Ty Pruitt. Nice look by Carlos Ramirez to Pruitt for the bucket. 43-36. Bo Gary from the corner drains the 3. Bo Gary. His first 3 as Corey Canada goes hard, and he goes up for the shot and he's blocked. No foul called as he breaks the paint. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Cedar Creek ball underneath their own goal. Ramirez with 3:11 to go. Eagles up 43-39. Ramirez handles the ball out top, pulls it back, try to slow things down, being handled by Elgin Wildcats. Pruitt. Oh, Ty Pruitt drains the 3. Nice shot by Ty Pruitt to put the Eagles up by 7 again. As the Eagles are finding the 3-point range this second half. Bo Gary with the shot from the corner. Misses off the rim. Rebound. Cedar Creek. Corey Canada comes down with it. Dribbles out of it, being guarded by Bo Gary. And there's going to be a call on the floor. That foul is going to be on number 12, Tim Upton. And that's going to be his 3rd personal as the Eagles will inbound the ball on the far side. Corey Canada inbound the rear to Ramirez, 46-39. Ramirez for 3, off the back of the iron. Rebound, Cedar Creek. Caleb Bunker turns back around, goes in, nice lob. Oh, but he's going to get called for the charging foul. He was way, way too far under that goal. Way, way too far under that goal to call that as a charging foul, but nonetheless, Caleb Bunker picks up his first personal at the 2:19 mark in the third quarter, up 46-39 over the Wildcats. That was a rough call, and the audience or the crowd here is having a difficult time with it as the Wildcats bring it across half court, dishes down the corner to McGuire. McGuire pulls for three. McGuire. That's going to force a Cedar Creek timeout. 46-42 with 2:12 to go on the McGuire three-pointer. We're going to take a short pause. This third quarter brought to you by Bastrop Mobile Services.
This segment of Cedar Creek Eagle football is brought to you by Bastrop Mobile Services. For mobile mechanic service and repairs on the go, call 512-718-8297 or find them on the web at www.bastropmobileservices.com.
All right, back here at the Eagles Nest, 42-46. Cedar Creek Eagles on top by 4. That was a long timeout. It took a 60-second full timeout. The Eagles have 2 timeouts. I'm sorry. Should have 3 timeouts left, and the Elgin Wildcats have – actually, I don't think that's right because that's the second timeout by the Eagles, so they should have only 2 timeouts left. As the Eagles inbound it with 2:09. Canada back to Ramirez. Ramirez being challenged by Aguirre down the corner to Bunker. Back to Ramirez inside to Sumner. Sumner comes down with it, pushes it back out to Ramirez. He breaks the paint, pulls up. Ramirez off the back of the iron, gets his rolling rebound. Oh, and he's stripped away by Johnson. And Vincent brings the ball up across half court, gives it off to Bo Gary as the Wildcats try to get something set up. Back over to Vincent, to McGuire, back to Vincent, being guarded hard by Ty Pruitt. Over to Bo Gary, pulls for 3. Off the back of the iron, rebound, Caleb Bunker. Corey Canada brings it across. Contact by the Elgin Wildcats. Oh, and that's going to be a foul in the act on number 4. Bo Gary picks up his only first personal, but that's going to send Canada to the line shooting 2 as he drove, breaking the paint, tries to go up left-handed, but is knocked off the ball by Bo Gary. First shot is made. Corey Canada. 5 for 5 tonight from the line. Coming in tonight shooting 67%. This will definitely help his average. 1:28 to go in the third, 47-42. Cedar Creek, Canada makes his second one. And it looks like that is going to be waved off as Canada maybe crossed over the line on the shot. So only makes one and has the line violation. That ball tipped away by Cedar Creek. Stolen long pass to Canada from Ramirez to Mojica. Pulls up. Nice shot. Dominique Mojica brings it down for his first 2 of the night. Nice pass from Canada to Mojica to put the Eagles up by 7 again. Down the corner to Aguirre. From Vincent, back to Vincent. Inside to Bo Gary, up over top of the 2 short guys. Bo Gary puts it home for the bucket, 49-44. Shot, long shot by Corey Canada off the mark. Rebound. Elgin comes back, and Johnson goes to the line, dishes it to Vincent. He loses the ball. Oh, and that ball's going to be tipped out of bounds on the Mojica pass. So Cedar Creek will retain possession underneath the Elgin bucket as Bo Gary takes a seat. Needs a rest. He's been playing most of the game. So on the floor we have Johnson, Vincent, Aguirre, Upton, and Hentz. For the Eagles we have Ramirez, Mojica, Sumner, Canada, and Bunker. Bunker's all alone over here in the corner waiting for that 3. There's nobody near him. Finally gets it from Ramirez. He goes baseline, getting charged hard by Hentz. Canada fakes it, goes baseline, pops it up. Nice finger lay by Corey Canada. Gets his first bucket, field goal of the second half. Here's Vincent. Pass to Aguirre. Aguirre pulls for 3 off the iron. Rebound. Oh, nice sky by a rebound by Caleb Bunker to end the third quarter, 51-44. Cedar Creek on top by the 7 mark. We're going to update that, and we are going to stay right here. SHN Sports and the Creek broadcast team bringing you the 4th quarter, brought to you by Lori Tuggle State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance need, home, car, or home, auto, life, you name it, call Lori Tuggle at 512-581-3939 or visit her at 815 Highway 71 West, Suite D, Bastrop, Texas 78602. Right there near Highway 20 in Bastrop, or visit her on www.lorituggleagency.com. 51-44, start the 4th quarter.
We're going to go.
You're going to leave? You're not,
Yeah.
Okay. Going home? Home?
Yeah. No. We're going to go back to the house.
Okay.
Yeah.
This will be over soon. All right, we'll see you guys over there.
Will you?
All right.
You're doing great.
Yay. All right, we're underway here in the 4th quarter. The long pass to Bo Gary from Vincent, being guarded hard by Caleb Bunker. Down the quarter to Hentz. Bunker comes down, picks him up. Hentz drives to the paint. Up off the glass. Miss, rebound Cedar Creek. Corey Canada drives to the paint, dishes inside to Bunker. Oh, Millie gets a shot away. I don't know how, but no foul called. Nice dish from Canada to Bunker for him to handle it. Goes up, misses it with 7:30 mark. Well, Elgin on the transition, down the corner to Hentz. Back out top to Vincent for the 3. Off the iron, rebound. Oh, tipped away, controlled by Elgin. Here comes Johnson. Oh, up hard off the glass, miss. The ball's just going everywhere. Not sure exactly what's going on. It looks like it's going to be a foul on Elgin as it finally come away. Number 23, Teron Johnson with his 2nd personal. Inbounding is Ramirez, 7:15 to go in the game. 51-44, Cedar Creek on top. 5 team fouls each for both teams. Inside to Mojica, goes hard. Nice shot for Mojica. What a great reverse layup for the young man. Nice dish pass from Corey Canada to put the Eagles up by 9, their biggest lead of the game so far. Long pass to Hentz down in the corner. Over to Bulgari to Aguirre for 3. It misses it. Rebound. Corey Canada just rips it down over top of Teron Johnson with authority. As Canada comes down, slows it down, being hard guarded by Johnson. Corey Canada goes around him. That's going to be a reaching foul on number 23. Teron Johnson picks up his 3rd personal, 2nd one of the 2nd half. And that ball will be on the floor, inbounded in front of the Cedar Creek bench. 53-44. Eagles to inbound as the Elgin coach, John Morgan, has a nice conversation with the referee, and an argument that will soon be lost as the Eagles inbound. Ramirez controls it, being guarded by Greg Aguirre for the Wildcats. Rolls all the way around the left side, pulls back. Dishes it down the corner. Canada pulls for 3. Off the back of the iron. I thought that was in. And Luke Sumner could not get to the ball, so it's going to go out of bounds on the Canada shot. And that'll be Elgin ball as Vincent brings it in. Oh, a nice read by Carlos Ramirez. Almost picks off that pass to Tim Upton, but he tips it out of bounds. At 6:12 mark here in the 4th quarter, and the Wildcats will inbound under their own goal. Odie Hentz with the ball being guarded by Carlos Ramirez. Hentz inbound to Bulgari, pulls for 3. Off the front of the iron, Tim Upton with the rebound, goes back for the putback for the Elgin Wildcats. 53-46, Cedar Creek still on top. Ramirez handles the ball, controls it, top of the 3-point arc, being guarded by Greg Aguirre. He goes ahead and challenges him, passes it off to Mojica. Mojica drives inside to Alfred Collins. Oh, and he's clobbered. And the ball's tipped out of bounds by Bo Gary. It should have been a foul, and the crowd thinks the same thing, but the Eagles will inbound it underneath their own basket with 5:45 to go, and Ty Pruitt's coming in to replace Dominique Mojica, as well as Teron Johnson coming in to replace Odie Hentz for the Wildcats. 53-46, long inbound pass from Ramirez to Canada, way out near the half-court line. Back inside to Canada, or to Ramirez. Oh, and he couldn't get the shot away, but he's clobbered by number 22 for the Wildcats. Tayshawn Vincent picks up his third personal. And that's going to send Ramirez to the line, shooting 2, I believe, the first time tonight. Yes, it is. Ramirez in command of the offense for the Eagles has been kind of idle tonight as far as scoring is concerned, but he makes up for it in other ways as he misses his first shot, and he didn't make up for it in that way as the Wildcats come away with it. Vincent has the ball, challenges Pruitt, dishes off to Bulgari for 3, off the back of the iron, rebound Elgin, Vincent. That ball's tipped away on the pass attempt by Ty Pruitt, and the Wildcats will have the ball in front of their own bench. 5:23 to go. Eagles holding on to a 7-point lead, 53-46. Down in the corner to Aguirre. He goes for 3, and he's blocked by Ramirez. Rebound, or picked up the loose ball, it was Alfred Collins. Here comes Corey Canada. He's going to go to the hoop. Oh, and he's going to get a blocking foul as he goes to the hoop hard. Almost, that could have went either way as number 23, Teron Johnson's going to pick up his 4th. Oh, I take that back. That's going to be his 5th. I missed one somewhere. So number 23, Teron Johnson, is going to be the first to foul out to have that honor tonight for the Elgin Wildcats as Corey Canada creates the mayhem under the basket as he goes hard to the hoop. He's not scared to create contact, and he's going to go to the line shooting 2. He's 5 for 6 tonight so far from the line, and coming into the game shooting 67%. Tonight he's shooting roughly 90. Makes that one. He's 4 for 5 just in the second half. 5:11 to go, 54-46, Cedar Creek. Second one made. Corey Canada nearly perfect from the free throw line tonight as Elgin Wildcats break half court. Odie Hentz with the ball being double teamed. Oh, and that's going to be a kick ball. That's going to be a kick ball by Caleb Bunker on great anticipation on that pass. Just didn't get his arms up there, got his legs instead. That ball down in the corner to Aguirre, back to Hentz. Hentz breaks the paint, goes up on the roll. Nice shot by Odie Hentz to get the bucket. Cedar Creek comes away over top near half court, being double teamed. Half court press, finally gets it over the line to Corey Canada. Back to Collins, over to Canada for 3. That was a long 3. Corey Canada. That's going to force an Elgin. Oh, I'm sorry. It's going to force a Cedar Creek timeout as they want to take a little bit of a breather. Up 58-48, the biggest lead for the Cedar Creek Eagles tonight at the Eagles Nest here. It is 58-48 as the Eagles look to go increase that 3-game winning streak, but there's still a lot of basketball left here in this matchup here at the Eagles Nest. So the Wildcats are looking to pull a rabbit out of their hat. They surely don't want to drop 2 to the Eagles this season, but they're going to have to work hard, and without the help of Teron Johnson as he just fouled out a few seconds ago. I did not see who came in and replaced him. I'll get you that information as soon as I possibly can. This fourth quarter brought to you by Lori Tuggle State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance needs, go see Lori Tuggle at www.lorituggleagency.com or call her at 512-581-3939. Timeout is over. 4:38 to go in the game. Let me see who's on the floor for the Wildcats. We got Greg Aguirre, Bo Gary, Tim Upton, Odie Hentz, and Tayshawn Vincent for the Wildcats. Pruitt, Collins, Canada, Bunker, and Ramirez on the floor for the Eagles, the original starting 5. Hentz all the way across. That's going to get, and he's going to give up that ball. Corey Canada controls this. It's a 3-on-1. Corey Canada dishes it to Alfred Collins, makes the bucket on a great transition, fast breakaway. And that puts the Eagles up by 12 as Hentz goes to the paint. Dishes to Upton, loses it. Caleb Bunker comes up with it. He's going to go coast to coast. Oh, and he's going to clobber somebody in the middle, and he's going to pick up another charging foul as he picks up his second personal foul, and that's both of those fouls have been charging fouls. So 60-48, 12-point lead for the Eagles here with 4:06 to go in the game. Nice fast break combinations by both teams there, but unable to convert except for the Odie Hentz layup in the paint as he controls the ball for the Wildcats. Oh, looks at the three, pulls up at the line, passes it over to Vincent. Odie Hentz gets it back, goes to the paint. Oh, and he's tied up, and that's going to be a foul called on, looks like number 4, Caleb Bunker, as the drive by Odie Hentz. Bunker tied him up, thought he had the ball, but nonetheless a foul called. And that's going to create a 1-and-1 opportunity for the Elgin Wildcats as Caleb Bunker picks up his 3rd personal here with 3:52 to go in the game. 60-48, Eagles on a 12-point lead. Hence misses the free throw. Missed everything, matter of fact. And he's 1 for 2 from the line, and the Eagles will have the ball inbound as Canada inbounds it to Ramirez. Gives a little finger tap back to Canada as Canada brings it across half court, being met by Tayshaun Vincent. Bunker comes up, try to give some relief to Canada. Canada wants to go solo as the paint's opened up as he goes one-on-one to Vincent and gets the finger roll, misses everything. Alfred Collins with the rebound, goes off his fingertips out of bounds. Elgin will have the inbound underneath the Eagle basket, and here comes Vincent being accompanied by Josh Sides, is back in the game for only the 2nd time tonight. Wildcats way up top being guarded by Pruitt. That's Vincent. Vincent goes hard to the baseline, but cut off by Caleb Bunker. Aguirre with the ball all the way over to Josh Sides to swing around the corner. He pulls for 3. That shot is blocked, I believe, by Corey Canada. Nice shot by Corey Canada on a long, long pass by Caleb Bunker on the reverse layup to put the Eagles up by 14. That was a pretty shot. It looked like the pass was going to go too far, but Canada was able to bring it down. And on the transition, the Wildcats throw the ball out of bounds, and the Eagles will have it underneath the Elgin basket. Into the game now, number 31, Peter McFerrin again for the 2nd time, and Josh Sides sits down for a spell. Canada back over to Ramirez, back to Canada. Full court press, long throw to Alfred Collins, back to Ramirez as they break the full court press. 2:43 to go, 62-48, Eagles up by 14. Ramirez goes hard to the paint and puts it up and makes the shot. Carlos Ramirez, what perseverance to finish that drive, but he's fouled by number 31, Peter McFerrin, for his first personal, and that's going to send Ramirez to the line, shooting an extra. 64-48. Eagles slowly but surely increasing that lead here in the 4th quarter as Ramirez drains it to convert the 3. Oh, that's going to be a forecourt, not even a backcourt foul on Ty Pruitt as he tried to cut off that pass, couldn't control his momentum, and he's going to pick up a personal foul, and that'll be his 4th personal, I believe. Yes, he's still on the court, so that's 4 for him as Odie Hentz checks back in for Greg Aguirre on the Wildcats. Tayshaun Vincent at the line, shooting a 1-and-1 for the bonus, and makes it. 2 for 3 from the line tonight, coming in tonight shooting 40% from the line. 65-49 as he drains both of them. Eagles up by 15. Inbound Ramirez to Canada, back to Ramirez. Oh, long pass to Canada, nearly picked off by Hentz as Bunker takes the ball, goes hard to the hoop. Oh, Caleb Bunker finishes. What a great drive by the young man. Caleb Bunker having the game of his life tonight. Well, maybe not. It's the only one I've seen he's done it good at. Oh, a nice block by Corey Canada as Tim Upton goes for the dunk, and Canada denies him. 67-50. Corey Canada goes up for the shot. It's tipped. He catches the ball in the air and puts it back for the score. 69-50. That quick of a transition for the Cedar Creek Eagles. Corey Canada and Caleb Bunker have just fired up this Cedar Creek team this 2nd half. With right around 2 minutes left to go in the game, the Eagles on top. 69-50. The biggest, by far, spread of the game. I'm going to give that, we'll give that one more to Canada there. That's Corey Canada's 25th point of the game, by far leading scorer for the Cedar Creek Eagles. It's 2:03 to go in the fourth quarter. Both teams in the bonus situation. Not that I think it's going to matter at this point of the game because the Eagles up 69-50. This fourth quarter brought to you by Lori Tuggle State Farm Insurance, the complete broadcast in affiliation and cooperation with SHN Sports and Roscoe State Bank as the Wildcats inbound. Vincent brings it across the timeline, across court to Hentz. Hentz looks inside to Bo-Gary. Bo-Gary turns, and he's mauled, and it looks like he's going to go to the line shooting two. Diego Hallemack in the game for the first time. He's going to draw his first personal foul as he ties up Bo-Gary. Diego doesn't get a lot of time on the floor. He's a junior this year for the Cedar Creek Eagles as Bo-Gary makes his first free throw. He's 2 for 4 tonight from the line, coming in shooting 68%. Second shot on the way, and he drains that one as well. And that's going to be a timeout call by the Elgin Wildcats as I update the scoreboard. 69-52, Cedar Creek.
State Farm Insurance. 512-581-3939. Lori Tuggle. Call now. Home, auto, and life. Lori Tuggle. 815 Highway 71 West, Suite D. Lori Tuggle. State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Since 1922.
This broadcast is brought to you by Roscoe State Bank in affiliation and cooperation with SHN Sports.
All right, we're back. The Eagles Nest, 1:53 to go after the Elgin timeout. Cedar Creek has the ball. 69-52, full court press by the Eagles. Gets a long pass to Luke Sumner to break the press. Diego Hallemack has the ball, controls it, down in the corner to Dominique Mojica. He drives the paint, goes up, off the front of the rim, rebound Elgin. Bo Gary comes down with it, hands it off to Vincent. Vincent breaks the half court, back to Bo Gary. Over to Vincent. They're going to need to start draining some threes as Aguirre tries one off the back of the iron. Rebound, Bo Gary. Oh, and it's swatted away by Caleb Bunker. Out of bounds. Elgin will retain possession underneath their own goal with 1:27 to go. 69-52 still. There's an inbound pass to Tim Upton. Nearly lost it. Tim Upton controls it, goes to the paint, pulls Dipsy Doodles off the side of the rim. Sumner, Mojica, and Bunker. And Sumner drains his first attempt from the free throw line tonight. 40% free throw shooter. What an outstanding effort by the young man. The ball is going to go out of bounds. And it looks like Corey Canada is going to be called for a backcourt foul. Picks up his second. And that's going to send in Ty Pruitt to finish out the last 47 seconds of the game. Odie Hentz with the free throw. 2 for 3 tonight, 27% free throw shooter. 53-71. Eagles on their way to victory, and Hentz makes both of his. Cedar Creek trying to get it across timeline. Mojica finds Ty Pruitt. Dish to Sumner. Oh, misses the easy layup, but rebound Bunker. Bunker puts it up off the side of the rim. Rebound Elgin. And here comes Tim Upton, dishes it to Greg Aguirre for 3. Off the front of the rim, rebound Odie Hentz, but can't handle. Oh, he does get it inside to Bo Gary, turns and spins and makes the bucket, and is going to be fouled by Dominique Mojica in the process. And Dominique picks up his second personal, but still in the bonus situation. Bo Gary will go to the line shooting the extra, or and one, they call it. 21 seconds to go in the game. Gary off the side of the rim. Rebound, Caleb Bunker gives a little shoulder to Tim Upton. Bunker goes coast to coast. Pruitt, up on the shot, but he's fouled in the process. And that's going to be number 22. Vincent picks up his 5th. And that's going to set him down. That's 5 as he shakes the hand of Coach Maxwell. He makes his way to the bench, and that's going to bring in Josh Sides for the substitute with 14 seconds to go. And Ty Pruitt is going to go to the line, shooting his 2. And, misses the first one. 36% free throw shooter. Oops, I need to make that an opposite mark. That's a 0. Second shot, makes that one. 72-56. As inside pass to Bulgari, misses it. Rebound, gets his own rebound. Oh, it's stripped away by Diego Halamak. The ball's on the ground. Oh, and the time expires on the frenzy as Diego Halamak comes away the hero on the strip of Bulgari. And that's going to be a victory for the Cedar Creek Eagles by a score of 72-56. We're going to make this a short post game because I think I'm going to lose my electricity here in a second as a 72-56. That is your final. The old Roscoe State Bank broadcast here. Fourth quarter brought to you by Lori Tuggle State Farm Insurance. All right, quick dipsy doodle here. Corey Canada for the Eagles came away with 12 and 5 is 17. Came away with 24. No, he's had more than that. I think he had 24 points for Corey Canada. And 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 14 for Caleb Bunker, had a great game. And Alfred Collins poured in another 9 points for the Eagles. For your Elgin Wildcats, Bo Gary, I ran out of space with this young man. Had 29 on the losing effort for the Elgin Wildcats. The Elgin Wildcats are going to move to 2-6 on the season. And the Cedar Creek Eagles are going to move to an even 500 at 4-4. Next up for the Eagles is the Georgetown Eagles on their next outing, which should be this coming Tuesday. And your Elgin Wildcats will host the Hutto Hippos in their own gym. So a couple of foul-outs tonight for the Elgin Wildcats. That be number 22, Tayshawn Vincent, and Teron Johnson had the other foul-out. The only Cedar Creek person in foul trouble were Ty Pruitt and Alfred Ramirez. Each had 4. Other than that, they were able to keep their composure to utilize themselves on the floor as long as they possibly could. So I'm Pistol Pete with Creek Broadcast Team live from the Cedar Creek Gymnasium here at Cedar Creek High School. The Cedar Creek Eagles just knocked off the Elgin Wildcats by a score of 72-56. It's going to be a short post game. We will see you hopefully Tuesday night. Look for your Twitter post to enlighten you on that game, as I'm going to try to get with Georgetown to see if they want to team up for a co-broadcast up there in Georgetown High School. So on behalf of SHN Sports, Roscoe State Bank, Lori Tuggle State Farm Insurance, Leo's Italian Grill, Bastrop Mobile Services, and Ours RV Center of Georgetown, the Creek Broadcast Team, I'm Pistol Pete. Final score, Cedar Creek 72, Elgin Wildcats 56.
Hey Eagle fans, did you know that you can find authentic Italian food right here in Cedar Creek, Texas? It's Leo's Italian Grill, located just west of Memorial Stadium on Highway 21 West. From delicious chicken parmesan to a hand-cut ribeye, don't forget Leo's famous pizza. You cannot go wrong with Leo's Italian Grill. No reservations needed, there's plenty of room at Leo's. For information and a full menu, go to leositaliangrill.net. Give Leo a call at 512-985-5302.
I'm in a state of inundation from an endless iteration of discounts that State Farm gives to me. Good driver and good student, multi-car and all the rest make up a veritable litany. They got a list of discounts longer than my arm. Get to a better state, State Farm.
You're tuned into the Creek broadcast team on SHN Sports.
Your final score, 72-56, Cedar Creek Eagles over the Elgin Wildcats. We'll see you Tuesday night. Everybody be safe.